Did you start the video?
Yeah, I started it. No, I can't share it.
Huh?
I can't share it.
No way to share it.
But it started.
It is started?
They can see you. They can see you.
Huh?
They can see you. You're
Live, okay, good. I guess we're in business. I got another minute.
Josh, Richard.
You don't see how to share it though, huh?
Adam Dawson's watching.
Oh well. We're good. I don't know how you're gonna leave. That's slamming that door, honey. What'd he say?
Lisa mentioned you in a comment. He shared it with you. Adam shared it with you. You're fine.
Ready to go? You gonna stick around?
I'm in the middle of a phone call with my friend.
All right, you can take off. Thank you, honey. Slamming that door. What did he say?
Lisa mentioned you in a comment. He shared it with you. Adam shared it with you. You're fine.
Ready to go? Okay, well, I'm not going to watch it live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the barn. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And thank you for Americana Highways inviting me to do this, and Mr. Adam Dawson. And hope all y'all are staying safe out there and staying in place, sheltered. Start off with a song I wrote here with my buddy Chuck Hawthorne called Gloves. Dad gave me this pair of gloves when I moved out on my own. Like a rite of passage, first time I put them on. He said, wear them for the greater good. And remember, son, always build God's kingdom. And don't forget where you come from. Well, they're just like my setting skin. Sometimes it's hard to see if I'm wearing them, or if they're wearing me. I bear the scars for every time I threw that gauntlet down. Those gloves didn't know any good laying empty on the ground. But just before I turned away, I heard my father's words. I picked them up, put them on. I got back to my work. They're just like my setting skin. Sometimes it's hard to see if I'm wearing them or if they're wearing me. Through the years I mended fences every chance I had, and I rebuilt old foundations when they were going bad. I welded with the ties that bind blood, sweat, tears. It's like my dad's hands were in those gloves, and God's kingdom was right here. So here's a window for the sunrise, door to let my neighbor in, and a round table for my family with no beginning and no end. With gloved hands I built these things, and now I do believe While I was making them, they were making me. My dad gave me this pair of gloves when I moved out on my own. It was like a rite of passage the first time I put them on. All right. Well, that song is on a brand new CD we just put out. Here a little while back, called Home. It's produced by Mr. Stephen Doster, who actually played on my first record in 1978 that we recorded at Willis Allen Ramsey's studio in Austin, Texas. So we sort of went full circle there. We also recorded it the same way. Recorded the first record. We recorded it on magnetic analog tape. This is the opening cut to Home. In every life there comes a time to leave everything and nothing behind. You're too young to go, but you're too old to stay. So you're on your way to find your wing and the song that you were born to sing. But on your way, remember you always have a home to come back to. With every step you learn to dance to the rhythm of life. If you just take the chance, keep the wind at your back now and the sun on your face, then you're on your way to find who you are. Is both near and far. Hitch your wagon to a star and on your way, remember you always have a home to come back to. So pack your new dreams in your old car. Keep on believing, no matter where you are. You're where you belong, so seize the day. Your heart on your way, remember you always have a home, always have a home. Get your wheels a-rolling, I'll get 'em rolling. All right. For those of you who tuned in late, I want to thank Americana Highways and Mr. Adam Dawson for inviting me to do this. And of course, all y'all for showing up. I haven't been out on the Americana Highways in a while here. Play a song here I wrote with my buddy Tony Ramey. It's also on the home CD. It was inspired by black sheep, a lot of black sheep friends that happen to be performing songwriters, a lot of whom are living on the sofa circuits. One of whom, Mr. Towns Van Zandt, who was a great inspiration to me and a mentor of mine, fits this category pretty well as far as the black sheep. I was told that y'all like to hear stories during these little concerts. This is a real quick one. When my first daughter was born, Towns said, "George, I want you to come over to the house. I want to give Charlotte a Bible." And I said, "Well, that's mighty nice of you. I think I'd like that a lot, and I know she would too." Went over to his house and went back in his den, and he had a bookcase filled with Gideon Bibles, and he had them color-coded. He had a black shelf and a red shelf and a green shelf and a blue shelf. And when I said, "Towns, you're not supposed to take those out of the motel," he said, "Well, yeah." I said, "No, you're supposed to read them while you're there." He said, "Well, you have to stay for a pretty good while." So I got a green one. They run into the sun, stand out in the rain, a glutton for punishment, a friend to pain. They stay a little too high, a little too long, and a little too lost most times to find their way back home. Black sheep, the prodigal, always on the run, oh, living in the moment, dying to have fun, and also chasing rainbows, dancing their own dance. Black sheep always need a second chance. You know they're always calling in the middle of the night. They're always breaking down, thinking you can make it right. Their love is bittersweet, they're loyal to the end. They're their own worst enemy, your best friend. Black sheep, the prodigal, always on the run, oh, living in the moment, dying to have fun, and also chasing rainbows, dancing their own dance. Black sheep always need a second chance. When they get back on their feet, that's when they fall from grace. When they get it all planned out, that's when they lose their place. Sometimes they look a lot like the likes of you and me, taking all those wrong roads, trying to be free. Black sheep, prodigal, always on the run, oh, living in the moment, faith. Always need a second chance. Like those black sheep always need a second chance. I'm gonna switch gears here. Do another cut off the CD, the new home CD. This is called Ode to Jake. This is a true story. It happened to my brother in Syracuse, New York. Johnny was skipping school that frozen winter's morn. If he'd have played it straight, he'd be safe and warm in the little country schoolhouse. But the lesson learned that day would come from one he'd least expect would ever know the way. The bridge was all iced over and the railing was gone. Johnny slipped off and flew down into the frozen pond. The morning stillness shattered with a crashing sound. He broke through the ice and like a rock went sinking down. He kicked his way back to the top, started to shout, "Help! Somebody save me!" Trying to claw his way out, but the ice just broke away. His legs turned to stone. The freezing water soaked his clothes and froze him to the bone. Just then a passerby showed up on the bridge, saw the situation. He thought of all the risks. If I tried to save him, I might drown myself. I wish this burden would fall on someone else. Then out from underneath the bridge came Jake the town wino. Walked into the pond as Johnny slipped below. He moved through the icy waters, reaching out his hand, snatching Johnny from the jaws of death, watched by the other man. Jake wrapped Johnny in his blanket, carried him back home. Like a ragged old Boo Radley, stumbling but strong, the father met him at the door, took his shivering child from a most unlikely savior with a toothless smile. The dad offered Jake his money for saving his son's life. He said, "No thank you, sir. Well, I just try to do what's right in the eyes of the Lord." And as they watched him walk away, "He's an angel with a broken wing," Johnny heard his father say. So Johnny learned mercy's lesson from the one they called the fool. The passerby learned about living out the golden rule. And a small town country barkeep learned that dad would pay to see. From now on, Jake the hero always drinks for free. Johnny was skipping school that frozen winter's morn. If he'd have played it straight, he'd be safe and warm in the little country schoolhouse. But the lesson learned that day would come from one he'd least expect would ever know the way. That's a a true story. Well, let's see here. We're doing pretty good on time. I'm real pleased to let y'all know about a brand new project that is just been finished up on a tribute to Mr. Richard Dobson. So be on the lookout for it. This song is a song I wrote with Richard. It's included on the tribute. Called All I Need. I asked for strength and I got trouble to get me straight and strong. I asked for wisdom and I got problems, taught me right from wrong. I asked for courage and I got dangers to get me through my fears. I asked for answers and I got silence that taught me how to heal. I asked for love and I got strangers who needed a helping hand. I asked for mercy and I got an old friend who needed another chance. I asked for beauty and I got to see the world through the eyes of a child. I asked for understanding and got to see an old one smile. I got the world in a raindrop and the promise in a sea. I got all I wanted when I got all I need. When I asked for years, got moments instead. And when I asked for a feast, I got my daily bread. I asked for wealth, I got work, and the hands to make my pay. I asked for truth, I got a lady, stands beside me all the way. Got the world in a raindrop and the promise in the sea. I got all I need. I got all I wanted when I got all I need. We just YouTube video that Sasha shot it with the American Dreamer, a wonderful singer-songwriter and a great group of folks, and it's up on YouTube. I was really pleased with it, proud of what he came up with, and there's some really beautiful people in the YouTube video. So if you get a chance, take a look. Maybe you want to share it with a friend, especially these days. Let's see. What do I want to do? I don't have a set list. I got about 5 more minutes though. Gosh, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we can get away with this one. This is the title cut to the New Home CD. And again, it's on Berkelin Records, and it has some really amazing people playing on it. Too many to name, but including John Inman and Chip Dolan and Christian DeWitt, Jeff Queen, Greg Lowry, Greg Whitfield, Stephen Doster, Mike Reeman. In a Greyhound station, suitcase by her side, she just turned 18 years old. Daddy's little girl met a boy who did her wrong. Now she's starting to show, but there's a place she can go to raise her baby boy, feel the love she'd always known. I asked where she was going as teardrops filled her eyes. She said, I'm trying to get back home. Home, family pictures hanging on the wall, where you play outside until you hear climbing fences and running free, smell of honeysuckle in the evening breeze. Home, home. In his camo fatigues, shoulder of the road, he just turned 24. He shipped out a country boy, came back a fighting man. The only enemy he has left in the war, but he's heading to a place where he knows he'll be safe, try and find the innocence he'd known. And his old bedroom is waiting, so he's holding a sign that says trying to get back home. Home, Mama's cooking, drifting through the back door screen. Daddy in his chair, Grandma on the front porch swing. Fireflies dancing to a cricket sound. Peaceful moonlight wraps the love all around. Home. Home. bus driver pulled over and told him to climb on in. He'd been infantry in the Vietnam. And when he saw that 1,000-yard stare in that young man's eyes, he knew he'd seen some things that he had to forget. And the only vacant seat on that bus was down the aisle, next to that young girl, all alone. When he asked where she was going, she told him with a smile, I'm on my way back home. How about you? Well, God bless you all, and I hope you are safe at home, and you stay safe at home, and ride this thing out, and love your brother, love your neighbor, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again to Adam Dawson and Americana Highways. I'm George Ensle. I'd love to hear from you.